promising that this one will not.
That was a shot. That was a
Capital task. The referee.
This man on the planet
is undefeated in his young campaign in the squared circle. The popular media sensation and the undefeated boxer known as Jake Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout ends at 2 minutes 32 seconds of the opening round.
Right hand to the side of the jaw, a pivot at the end, and it's all over. Mike Tyson in dramatic.
Chairman John Carvelli, Executive Officer Andy Foster. The World Boxing Council, President Mauricio Suleiman, has assigned 3 former world champions to unofficially score this match.
Welcome back to the podcast, folks. Today, we're diving deep into the chaos that was the fight between Jake Paul and Iron Mike Tyson. Yeah, you heard me right. This was a spectacle that made the circus look like a quiet day at the library. So grab your popcorn, because this is going to be a wild, sarcastic ride. Let's set the stage. We had Jake Paul, social media sensation, king of the cringe, stepping onto that scale like he was about to drop the hottest new track. I mean, this guy spends more time making YouTube videos than actually training in a boxing gym. Talk about dedication, right? It's like the underdog story, but the underdog's armed with a selfie stick instead of skills. As Jake strutted across the stage, the crowd erupted. Fans waving their signs, half of which were probably just memes about how he'd get knocked out. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, stood there like he was ready to eat a live animal for breakfast. Honestly, it was like watching a lion sizing up a particularly clueless zebra. Spoiler alert, the zebra doesn't stand a chance. The bell rings, and here we go. Jake comes out swinging those jabs like he's at a birthday party tossing confetti. It's honestly adorable. You can almost hear the crowd cheering him on like, "Go Jake, look at him trying to box." I mean, bless his heart. Meanwhile, Mike is just chilling in his corner, probably contemplating what to have for dinner. He's standing there like, is it snack time yet? You can practically hear him thinking, this kid throws more punches than a toddler having a tantrum. As the rounds go on, you have to admire Jake's spirit. He's in there trying to prove he's not just a pretty face with a massive following. But let's be real, his coordination is about as good as a baby giraffe on roller skates. Every time he lands a punch, it's like a mini celebration in his camp. Woo. Look at that left hook, which is really just a light tap compared to Mike's heavyweight artillery.
One of the most devastating heavyweight KO punchers of all times, Iron Mike Tyson.
Coming 10, y'all 2 are the judges. Let's touch them up. Luke, when are you ready? Buck!
And we've had an accidental headbutt. I heard
Jake Paul seems pretty relaxed.
Okay, because I'm like, you can't run in this.
I don't want any more of this.
Mike Tyson is out there fighting right now.
Yep.
You still got it?
Well, there's a double, triple jab with Mike Tyson.
He does.
Referee encouraging them. 2 legends left.
Would this be a round?
Possible task. The referee will have to really be on the...
I like a body. Then that left hook kind of landed.
That was a shot. That was
Right hand, maybe the silent back, Jake Paul up.
Oh, right hand to the body. Another hip-hop OG Snoop Dogg. And look at this.
Nice combination.
I'm a little bit.
A little uppercut from Jake Paul. Back
Too slow on his feet. Well, he was already cut up right there.
Yeah, that was
a nice 1-2 there. That was a solid 1-2 by...
Ford remains. Oh, just clocked 1 minute rounds.
More so, Willie just doesn't seem comfortable in there. He took a right hand from
liver and upstairs with that left hook, and there's a little of that bobbing weaving, of course.
Good exchange there in the inside. That was a pretty good uppercut, but that was pretty...
Up and not take no big hits, but keep it in tight like that.
But is it entertaining and exciting for...
He can't let Mike get...
Skills of some of the greatest MMA strikers ever, including Ed Banner. Like some of them.
Look.
There's a double left hook by Tyson.
He can't let Mike get settled with the right hand.
That was a move and a half. He went real low. That was a low rider move right there.
A very good will have to
punch volume, upping it. You see the fighter week.
All of what they were in their prime, but Tyson.
I was wondering all week, how will Come out, couldn't get a read on the guy.
To break this up, Grandma, they out there fighting again.
Battered him with the right hand to the
Absolutely.
Mike Tyson picking off. Liver and upstairs with that left leg in there. Mitts. Oh, and there.
And there's the crowd, bless them. They're cheering like they just watched a puppy learn to sit. Good boy, Jake. Keep it up. It's almost endearing, if not a little tragic. Fast forward to round 5, this is where it gets interesting. A minute and a half left, and suddenly Jake looks lost. Tyson lands a brutal right hand, and you can almost hear the collective gasp from the audience. This is the turning point, folks. I can just picture Tyson thinking, "I knew I hit you with a good shot," as Jake stumbles back, probably questioning all his life choices. At this moment, Mike is treating this like a light sparring session, while Jake's actively contemplating whether he should take up knitting instead. And then it happens. Tyson lands that legendary uppercut. Jake crashes to the canvas like a poorly assembled IKEA piece. Folks, we have a knockout. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Joe Rogan once said Mike could finish this fight before we even finish our popcorn. And boy, was he right. I mean, Mike Tyson just sent Jake back to the land of TikTok and YouTube where he belongs. After the fight, Jake's like, "I got too comfortable leaning on the ropes." Really, Jake? You thought you were at a beach party instead of a boxing match? It's like he expected to ride out the storm while sipping a cocktail. And let's not forget Tyson's post-fight comment, "I felt a bit rusty." Rusty? Come on, Mike? That was like watching a seasoned chef whip up a 5-course meal while Jake was still figuring out how to boil water. Let's break down Jake's style for a second. I mean, the kid has heart. I'll give him that. But his punches looked more like enthusiastic slaps than anything resembling technique. And when he gets backed into a corner, it's like watching a deer caught in headlights. Now Mike, on the other hand, he's a monster. Every punch he throws is like a freight train coming at you. He's got that head movement, the footwork, the ability to read his opponent. Honestly, watching him is like watching a master painter at work if the canvas was Jake's face. The aftermath of this fight was nothing short of hilarious. Social media exploded. Memes of Jake's knockout were everywhere. Did you see that uppercut? It was trending like it was the hottest gossip on the block. You'd think the world just witnessed the second coming of Christ. What's next for Jake? A comeback? Maybe a rematch? Or perhaps a reality show titled "I Got Knocked Out, but My Hair Still Looks Good"? The possibilities are endless, folks. Let's not forget the comparisons that came up post-fight. Joe Rogan said, "If Mike Tyson can take out Jake Paul that easily, how would he fare against someone like Floyd Mayweather?" I mean, that's a discussion right there. Mayweather's defense is like a fortress, while Tyson's offense is an all-out war. It would be a battle of speed versus power, and honestly, I'd pay to see that. So here we are, folks. Jake Paul, the guy who thought he could conquer the boxing world like it was a new video game level, just got knocked down by a man who literally ate opponents for breakfast. What's next for Jake? Back to YouTube, perhaps. Maybe a new series, How to Get Knocked Out Like a Pro. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on this epic showdown. Did Jake bite off more than he could chew, or was Tyson just too much to handle? Don't forget to subscribe for more hot takes and sarcastic commentary. Until next time, keep your guard up and remember, life is a boxing match, and sometimes you just get knocked out.
with instructions given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it with the right hand, and ATN is down. He was really nailed with a foot right hand. It's up to 5 and 6. He's not going to make it. It's 7, 8, 9, and 10. He knocks him out in the first round.
I knew I hit you with a good shot. You took it. You took it. I respect that. I respect that.
My driveway got money coming in 5 ways.
That is what you call a turning point, folks. Okay, a minute and a half left here in round 5. And Jake's looking for the finish.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.